What happens when the faces of Nintendo face off in a showdown of the century? Today we will measure and compare their accomplishments, powers, defense, intelligence, and special qualities. I've looked over each of their stats for hours, and today we would see who would win in a fight, Mario or Pikachu. The first thing we are looking at is the accomplishments of the two Nintendo rivals. First is Mario. To up level the playing field, we'll be using the Mario from the new Super Mario Bros. Game, which came out in 2009. In this game, Mario goes on a journey to, as you guessed, rescue Princess Peach. He defeats Bowser, Bowser Jr., Dry Bowser, Monty Tank, Petey Piranha, and Lacey Thunder. This is one of the only Marios that has defeated 3 Bowser variants in one game. He also faced multiple other bosses that took a lot of skill to defeat. However, unfortunately for our plumber, I think his opponent in this one will be taking the win for this category. Because Pikachu specifically, the one that Ash takes on his journey, has a long list of accomplishments. Pikachu has beaten up literal gods, won a Pokemon League, gotten to the champion in the Pokemon League like 8 times, beaten up Ultra Beast, gone to multiple dimensions, and did I mention beat up literal gods? So I guess Jesse and James were right. Pikachu really is the strongest Pokemon. I think it makes sense when I say that Pikachu wins this category. Next, we will talk about the powers these two contestants have. First is Mario. Now, admittedly, Mario is probably stronger than you think. Let us just see how strong. In about every Mario game, we can see that Mario breaking brick blocks. And by doing some math, we can see that there are 18 bricks in one of these blocks. So to break just one singular brick, it takes 1900 newtons of force to break. And there are 18 bricks in one block, so Mario can punch, kick, and stomp with 342,000 newtons of force. Just in case you skip science class, it takes 11,000 newtons of force to break a human skull, and 20 newtons to break an egg. Yeah, it gives you a whole new appreciation to Mario. And how powerful Bowser is. Like, wow, he can absorb all that force 3 separate times. Hey, do you know what I appreciate? You clicking that subscribe button.
Thank you.
However, our other contestant may lack some of the physical powers, but makes up with it in other powers. I'm talking about Pikachu's moves, and wow, there are a lot of them. So I'm gonna just say what powers the moves would give him in the real world. Okay. Electric manipulation, height and durability, super speed, extreme heat and energy, weather manipulation, and duplification. So wow, that's a close one. On one hand, Mario seems to be able to strike with a crap ton of force, but on the other hand, Pikachu has a lot of powers, and I would call it a tie if I didn't see one thing. That Pikachu has a 40 in defense. In case you're not a Pokemon nerd, a 40 in any stat sucks. For comparison, a freaking pig has 50 in defense. So I'm sorry, but Mario's gonna have to take this one. Next, we're gonna talk about how a good defense is good offense. We will start with Mario this time. His best defensive strategy is, running fast? Yeah, he doesn't have much going for him. He's still a human, and sure, he can put out all that force, but we don't have a great way of measuring how much force he can absorb. Honestly, Pikachu doesn't have that much either. However, as previously mentioned, he has the ability to boost his defense, capable through moves like Protect and Substitute, which could help against Mario, so I've got to give this round to Pikachu. But it will not be so easy next round, because next round is Intelligence. For Intelligence, I think this is going to be a pretty easy win, because, well, Pikachu's a freaking animal! And Mario's a human. And, you know, personally, I think humans are smarter than animals. Well, some of the humans are. Plus, Mario's like 42, so he's been doing this for a while. So this is the easiest category ever. Mario gets the win. Finally, for the last category, it comes down to all the extra special qualities these two opponents have. First is Mario, who has the power-ups. And before you grill me in comments, yes, Mario gets used to power-ups, because in multiple different Mario games, he's been shown that he can carry power-ups. So I guess the question is, what power-up would Mario bring? Now, the obvious choice would be the star, but I think that has some downsides because of how fast it goes away. So personally, I think Mario should bring the power acorn. Yeah, so if you're like me, you would have no clue what that was. But it was a special power-up variant of the normal acorn that has elements of a POW block. And in all of Mario, the POW block, when used, shakes the entire level like an earthquake and knocks things down. Wait, go back. Shakes the entire level like an earthquake and knocks things down. An earthquake, a ground-based attack. This very thing that Pikachu is weak to. With this power-up, the tides have turned for Mario. On the other hand, Pikachu does have some tricks. I think people underestimate how powerful the Pokemon's moves are. I mean, we are talking about electric and weather manipulation, which is quite the power that could help Pikachu. So with the points tallied, the winner of the Nintendo franchise matchup goes to Mario! With the pure power that Mario has and the power-up and intelligence, that is why Mario wins here. I do have to say it was close. thought I would know who would win way earlier than I did, but it goes to Mario. But if you don't agree, make sure you tell me in the comments. If you have any ideas for what characters I should match up next, make sure to tell me.